hello. What's going on? Who have we got? That we have got Sarah, Furious, and I Eat Sand. Hello. Welcome to all of you. Kicking it off straight away. I hope you can hear me, because I can hear me, so believe it or not. We're doing something a little different today. We're going to be drawing stuff. We're going to put some music on in the background. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to put some cool music on, and which will hopefully fit with the theme. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome. It's nice to see you all. I'm going to be, like I say, drawing pixel art today. Way! Thanks for the things in the chat there. Here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud. I hope it's not. But today we're going to be drawing some pixel art. So for some context, if you're wondering what on earth is going on, I really love drawing pixel art. I draw all of my channel art myself. I make all of my emotes myself and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just do something a bit different today and actually just draw. Maybe take some requests for drawing. I'll do my best. I hope you can all see the screen. You should be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it. That's fine. And I'm going to just show you some stuff that I've already done. You've seen some of these before, but if I go to recent projects, or look, open projects, some of these that you've seen, for example, all of the bread bin people that I make are like this. This is what I drew as a template, and I kind of add stuff onto it. So all of my emotes that I've done for the little bread guy are based off of this one that I've done of him. So we go to the one that people like is bread. Cool, if I can find it, which seems to be everyone's favorite one. Well, first of all, we've got this one. This is the blobfish that I did for Kai, which I love. I love it dearly, and it's hideous. It's so good, isn't it? Luke says, afraid to disturb bread with alerts. Oh, you go right ahead and do some sound alerts. Everyone's saying they like pixel art. I'm glad you do like pixel art, everybody. I'm glad. That's good. I wish my chat window would stay open though. But yeah, I hope you all like it, guys. It's something a little bit different. I know it's not quite the same sort of thing that we normally do. I thought we'd give it a try, you know? Give it a go. Give it a go. I'm gonna have to bring up Restream on my phone before we carry on. But what I'm just gonna do before we start, I'm just gonna go through some of my ones that I've done just to show you kind of what the kind of style that I do. I want to make it very clear that I'm not an expert at drawing pixel art. I just do it for fun, and I'm still learning how to do stuff. What's the other one I was gonna do? This is Furious. This was the one that I drew for Furious, who is here in the chat now, to my knowledge, which is great. So hello to Furious, and welcome to Luke as well. Go mental with the sound alerts, Luke. I encourage it. I implore you. Do it. Do it now. Because like sound alerts make it more fun, you know. I wonder if you guys can hear the music as well, by the way. I didn't make this music, by the way. I just think it's nice. This is the Goopy Legrand that I was working on, which hopefully you're going to be adding as an emote as well, because people wanted to see that. Webster Jones. Hello. And Sarah Lyth, and here we go. Here's Sarah Lyth as well. And interestingly, Sarah Lyth was saying about what I'm doing for today's stream, and I'm going to be drawing pixel art. I'm just showing some stuff that I've done previously. The blobfish is amazing. He's so ugly. I love it. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We got Webster Jones as well. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Let's try. I am wounded. So let's actually try to bring my chat up on my phone. I can see my phone on my chat on the side there, but now I've got it on my phone, so now I can shut up and actually draw something. I'm going to start off with something quite simple. Draw a tree. Let's draw a tree. Is it new? So I draw in 64 by 64 pixels, and you can use the mirror tool to start you off, which is just this here. I hope you can see the mouse, by the way. Can you see my mouse? Hang on about. I can't tell if you can. Oh, you can. That's alright. That's fine then. Stop panicking, Bread, and just draw. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing well as well, man. It's been a little bit. How are you doing? It has been a bit. How's things with you? I hope things are good. So we're going to try drawing a tree. So we'll start off with like kind of the base of it here. I often use like black as an outline, but then I color it differently if I want to do something completely different with it. It's gonna be a lot of like deleting and stuff, by the way. Like I say, I'm no expert at drawing pixel art. I just do it for fun. Super cool to do it. And what am I doing? Hang on a second. You gotta like hold it from here, haven't you? Hold it down. There we go. I just want to do like kind of a straight line. Bit of a thick tree trunk. Make it a bit smaller. And have like the bushes here or whatever. That was almost looked decent straight away. Almost. And then the top part of it now, I'm thinking about what that's going to be like. So I kind of use the mirror tool just as a start. Didn't you do the Ainsley one? You can see it, and you can see the mouse. Thank goodness for that. Furious says, are you going to draw the thing you sent? I actually don't know what you're referring to, Furious. I genuinely don't know what you're referring to. Is it the... Oh, is it the thing of the... Oh, the noise from Pizza Tower. I can try that, yeah. Perhaps not live now, but I can give it a go. Didn't I do the Ainsley one? I didn't draw the Ainsley one, unfortunately. I wish I did. I wish I was good enough to have drawn that. Let's make these like bushes a little bit smaller. The only thing I'm thinking about now is like the top of this. That's my problem with like doing that. That'll do for now. Looks a bit like fluffy, whatever. So now I've got like the basic outline. Kind of like fill it in with the, just use the fill tool. And then after you've added the fill tool, kind of like add in little details later on. So you add kind of shading to it where you'd like it. So there is a shading tool, but the weird thing is, let's turn the mirror off. The shading tool makes it brighter instead of like darker. So if I like draw like a line here, I probably could use the mirror tool for this part actually, but and then if I just zoom out a bit, I don't know if you can tell there's like kind of like a lightness to it there. Sometimes I prefer to have like, but depending on where you're drawing on it, you want it a bit darker. So the color that I used on this palette, oh, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. So this color, this green, if I go to like a darker one, you can kind of add these like fake little dots in to give the illusion of like detail or whatever. Two little dots like that usually signifies like a reflection or something. So maybe you can do like a little curve to it or something. I have no idea what we're listening to by the way, but it sounds amazing. Let's try and do like things like that. I don't know what type of tree this is, but surprisingly I haven't drawn many trees. You'd think that you'd draw more trees, wouldn't you, with something? You think you'd actually like be a tree drawer. But anyway, the purpose of this stream is just to chill and have a nice time. So I hope everyone's okay, and you're very welcome here. And it's nice to see people back. It's nice to see some familiar faces. You know someone who makes 3D models and sometimes kind of turns them into pixel art? Nice. There's a thing... Oh my giddy aunt, something just fell over on my desk. There's a thing that you can do where you can convert pixel art into like voxel. And like a voxel is like 3D model of it. Oh my word, I missed the... You know that classic thing of like Microsoft Paint where you leave a gap in it? It's like that, I just did that basically. Yeah, let's try and draw the tree trunk. Maybe a bit brighter there. So the fill tool is good for just getting like a basic kind of color background of what you want, and then you just kind of draw around it and whatever. I'm not entirely sure on the base of this actually. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of deleting, so be prepared for that. The black is good for just like an outline for it. This sounds like an 80s like montage music. Sounds amazing actually. Just go at the base of the tree, something like that. That's a bit better. And then we'll fill it in. Just draw it like this. You can also make it like 2 pixels wide instead of 1, which is kind of neat. Just a bit quicker sometimes. Interestingly, whilst I've been drawing like pixel stuff for a little while, I'm still practicing. Klakawi says that's a nice looking tree. Thank you, Klakawi. it's not amazing or anything, but it's a start. Let's try and add some more details into it. Let's get some like oak and that. Turn the mirror tool off. Trying to get like depth to it because you kind of have to give like a nice. Something that I do is on the edges. If you draw like a the darker tone on the far edges of it, it can look quite nice sometimes. See, I think that looks, so if you look up here on the right, ignore these other lines here, but I kind of like this on the side. And sometimes you can do like a lighter version of that in front of it. I think this might be too bright for this demonstration, but you can kind of do that as well to give the illusion of light. A lot of, there's a French cup. Yeah, I brought that up. This is the one I drew for Furious, the emote that Furious just put in the chat there. This is the one I drew for him. I really like the eye on it, actually. It's based off of a fan art that Furious actually made. Valentino Vincenti. Hello, Valentino. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And thanks for taking a look. I Eat Sand says it kind of looks like a carrot. Does it look kind of orange? Well, this looks like a carrot? I don't know what carrots you've been seeing. if you're referring to this image. We'll call it a carrot tree then, the first carrot tree. This kind of brightness, I think that's too bright. I don't really like that. This is too orange for me. Yeah, I don't know. These are too bright. So I like using the default color palette because I think it's got quite a nice array of colors. Weirdly, greens look quite nice in most situations. Yeah, see, like for example, this green looks darker than the other one we had, and I do quite like that actually. It's not quite right, but like I said, for these we're not going to focus too long on these. It's kind of like a quote-unquote speed-running drawing, if you even want to call it that. But yeah, let's just like draw stuff. Let's make stuff, is it? Let's do it, fam. I hate that I just said fam. I'll never say it again. You meant before it looked like when... Oh, this... Yeah, because it was too narrow, wasn't it? The base of the tree was way too narrow. What I want to do is use the shading tool on this a bit. Along the top, because we want it to be brighter on the top parts. So if I do like it around the top, like that. I don't know if you can see, if you like look kind of closer, you can see those like brighter things. Just those little things just add more detail to it, to be honest. You know, just like every little bit helps. Like Tesco says, you kind of draw faux leaves in like that. It's quite faint, but you can make it brighter. So if you click on the same square you just did again, you can make it brighter like that, so it stands out more. Which is quite nice. The top of the tree, I don't like it at the top. Like up there. Looks kind of garbage. In fact, I'm gonna just click on these. It doesn't matter if they're all exactly the same brightness. In fact, it can be quite nice if they're not sometimes. It looks a bit weird there, but sometimes it can make it look like have a bit of like kind of depth to it. If you do screw it up, you can delete it anyway, which I have a little bit. But let's get some of this on here. I often find where you've drawn like darker bits, if you draw light there, it can look quite nice, I think. You see this brighter pixel by here is quite a speed paint. Sarah Life says, so I should be looking at the actual things. Klakawi says draw goopy. It's funny that you say that, Klakawi, because I have. Ta-da! Not on this stream, I drew it previously, but there's Goopy Legrand for you. There he is, but there, look. Fun fact, Klakawi, I'm actually supposed to be setting him as a emote. Tree color simulator, yeah. Sinatra, hello. How are you doing, Sinatra? Welcome to you as well. Member for 2 months. Shout out to Sinatra. Shout out to everyone who's gifted memberships and stuff as well. Do remember to leave a like on the video, by the way, if you can, because it'd help me out a ton. My live was way behind them, by the way. Sarah Life, I really like green as well, to be honest with you. It is a pretty color. But what I was saying just now, I just kind of, yeah, speed paint, I Eat Sand, yeah. This white pixel there, if you look at the top right, I kind of like that. It adds like a bit of, it's a small little detail, but I kind of like it. It adds like a bit of pop to it. So I'm on a 27-inch monitor, so I don't know if you can see it as much, the details. But the point is, when I draw stuff, is I want it to stand out no matter how far zoomed out you are. So if you zoom out really far, you should still be able to see little bits, you know. The top of this I don't like, it looks like trash. Let's put the mirror tool back on and try and draw it. Nightfall Luke G there says, forgot to mention you'll be lurking as well and modding. Of course, Luke. This is a very chill stream, so feel free to lurk and hop in where you can. Also, feel free to go mental with the sound alerts, because that's what we love here. Yeah, how's everyone doing anyway? I hope you're doing good. because I'm doing alright actually. I am feeling super cool. That looks better already in my personal opinion. The top looks better now. I reckon it does. It's just got a slight curve to it. If I'd started the trunk a little bit further down, I would have had more space at the top, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Just keep drawing stuff. It doesn't matter, even if you don't like what you've done, just keep making stuff. In fact, I'm gonna save that one. Save as tree. Just call it tree. What I was gonna open as well, this will be for a lot of people. Interestingly, Luke there and Sarah both put the bread cool. I was gonna open. Hang on a second. Bread cool shades. Here he is. There it is. Origins for it. Let's mess it up. Yeah, this is the original bread cool. Here he is. I Eat Sand says it looks really good now with the details. It is. So what it is, Sand, yeah, those little tiny bits make it look better. They really do. Like, you can add all of these, like, not letting some kid demand robot. Oh yeah, before the stream the other day, we had this random kid in the stream kept demanding that I give him Robux, and I was like, number one, no. Number two, I don't even play Roblox. Like, what it like? I don't know anything about Roblox. So why am I gonna do that? Yeah, that tree, it looks alright. It's, considering I didn't spend that long on it, it looks okay. Some of my drawings I've spent way too long on, I'll be honest. If I'm gonna just do this and then go over it again. Then just a little bit of thing at the top. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is. I think the trunk could maybe have a little bit more detail around this area to give it like a curve to it. But I'm just gonna save that. So what I do then as well, when I've finished and when I export the image, I export it, I resize it by 1000%. So what that does is it boosts it from, because I draw in 64 by 64, so it bumps it up to 640 by 640, which is a really nice resolution size, and I can kind of scale it back down for like an emote or something, or channel art. Tina, hello, welcome to you. And Sand remembers it. Yeah, that kid was weird, wasn't it? That asked for Roblox. Valentino says, challenge, speedrun a single pixel of color. Let's just export that. Speedrun a single pixel. I mean, I could do. If you want. So just draw something with just one color. Blue. Light blue, let's go. Let's draw something. Speedrun with just one pixel of color. You on Roblox? It is Roblox. Oof! In fact, could I like make it look more like Roblox now? There we go. Is that what Roblox? Is that Lego or Roblox? Do the Roblox people have like yellow heads like this? Is that what they look like? Is this Roblox someone? Because you'd know better than me. I don't know. I don't play Roblox. So in like 2 seconds, I drew a Roblox Lego man thing. Man thing. Stupid man thing. Bit of Resident Evil for you there. Yeah, this is what Roblox looks like, kind of. Took me like 2 seconds to draw this, so. The shading tool looks like garbage. You meant a single pixel. Well, so just speedrun any percent. Boom! That technically counts as 2 pixel because it's a mirrored. Right, we're gonna finish drawing this this guy, this Roblox guy. It kind of looks like trash, Bread Enrique. Let's draw it. Let's replace it with this. You meant just one single pixel, like boom, speedrun complete. Lego and Roblox are very similar, yeah. Yeah. You can kind of like weirdly the blue. I kind of liked the blue tint on it. Well, world record. What single pixel world record? The music we're listening to just now, by the way, is just a playlist I found on YouTube called like Chip Wave. So it's kind of like synth pop mixed with like chiptune and 8-bit music. I thought it would go nicely with the current theme of the stream, you know. But yeah, I'm glad people are doing okay. Sand seems like he's doing okay. How are you doing, Luke? How are you doing, Toast, actually? How are you doing? Toast, my good man. How you doing? This tune's a little bit heavier. What would I even do to, like, make this look better? I don't even really know. Because this yellow is really bright. And there's no other, like, alternatives for it. You prefer Lego over Roblox? Yeah. Maybe this orange can be, like, a nice bit of light. Yeah, I've never played Roblox in my life. I'm mirroring it, aren't I? Moron, Ben. Turn the mirror tool off. So the mirror tool is really useful for this. I really like it, but I kind of screwed it up a little bit. This orange is kind of decent for like a light, but this yellow is so bright that I can't really shade it properly. Let's go like, you can't really tell, you can't really see it. This is kind of a lost cause. I kind of hate it. It's garbage. Let's save as Roblox, wherever. It looks like trash. So we're gonna do something else. We're gonna draw a house now. We're gonna draw a house. You're good, thanks, despite getting on the wrong bus earlier. I've done that, and I gotta be honest, Toast, that's a very, very British thing to do. Like, oh man, I got on the wrong bus, innit? Wrong bus again. Oh no. That's me. The trains are disrupted. Well, when I go up to Glasgow, I have to get on the I gotta get on the bus because the trains are always like non-existent. I'm gonna draw a house. Alright? The house that Jack built. But it's gonna be like a cute, kind of like cartoony kind of house. It looks like a basket so far, but give it time. That roof looks like trash. Something kind of like that. The mirror tool's only good sometimes. The bread house. Oh yeah, this is the bread house. Like a cute little chimney here. So yeah, I use like just like a black outline just to get like a rough idea of where I want it to be like. This is supposed to be smoke coming out of the roof of the chimney, but it doesn't look too great so far. Hold on. Should be a bit more subtle with that. Something like cute little thing like this, and then fill it with the grey. Just by filling something in with a color, you already add so much more to it with something so simple. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for the roof, I'd want that to be like a darker color than the base of it. I don't really like that. This is a loaf house. It's a house like a bread loaf house. Put the mirror tool back on. Get the door drawn. We'll do the outline first. Do it properly. I gotta be honest with you, everyone. I was saying this to Sarah Lyth earlier. I was actually quite nervous about this stream. Sorry, I was nervous because I've never drawn art live before, and it's kind of like it's nerve-wracking because it's like, what if I draw like absolute trash, and or if I forget how to draw and it just looks like rubbish, and it's just like, it's not gone horrendously. To be fair, that tree I did earlier, I was quite happy with that actually. It looked alright. So I'm mirroring it, which means I only need to draw this window on the one side. It's just very time saving. This window needs to be one block higher, doesn't it? Rub this out for now. We'll put it back. So it's got three. Sorry, yeah, 3 squares in each. There we go. Then we'll add some shading and stuff in later. So what I'm going to do first for this little house, this is in like, it's like a bread loaf house, if you want to call it that. I'm going to do the windows and add some shading into it. So we'll just fill these in with white for now. Okay. Badoop. Looks kind of nice. I mean, maybe a little bit like a bit more of a coloured white like that. That's like a blue. I'm gonna use the white, and then we can kind of add what I do for like a kind of like fake kind of like reflection on the window is if you do these like these dots like that. Do you see what I mean? These like a row of 3. It's like how Minecraft does it. I think the mirror tool is helpful. The mirror tool is amazing, man. I love it because you can get like the basic shape a lot easier, and then you can like kind of clean it up later, just like rub the sides out and stuff. If you remember how glass looks in Minecraft, it kind of has this kind of like line, like diagonal white line through it. It's basically like that. I'm going to turn the mirror tool off for this minute for this though. I kind of use this for the shade. If I go back to Bread Cool, I did that kind of thing on him as well. Like those like 2 white blocks. It gives the illusion of like a reflection in the glasses, and I noticed that that's used quite a lot in pixel art. It's like a to make it look reflective, and it's really, really, really effective actually. To be honest. I do wonder if all of these windows should be going this way, including the other side, because because I've put the mirror tool on. I think they all need to face this way, to be honest. Like that. Yeah. I might take a little bit longer on this image of the house, but we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we do it. How we go. All right. Yeah. Thank you, White Sand, for all of the emotes there. I love them all. We still have the ice cream emote. I haven't swapped it out yet for anything. No, I haven't swapped it out. This windowsill now, let's do like a color it in with this. You don't always have to have like a black outline. It depends what I'm drawing, really. Because sometimes it looks nicer if you have that outline. Let's put like a weird, like a green on these corners here. There's so much opportunity to add like shadows onto this. But let's do the door next. Let's do like a cute little like door handle and everything. So we'll fill it in first. Wrong color. Wrong lever! With this like kind of dark brown. Is the fill tool gonna work or what? What is going on? What have I done now? Hang on. What have I done now? I've ruined everything. Is it like busted? What the heck is going on? It's like glitched out. Do you see what I mean? What is that? What have I done? This bar at the top, I didn't want that. Right, let's try it again. No, I've screwed it up. Really? What's happened there, actually? Sorry, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on. It's the fill tool. Everything just stopped working. Do I have to start again? Really? Start again with a new one, and then see if it's working. Yes, he's working again now. What's that? What have I done here now? Tell you what, we'll save it as Hoos. Okay? And then I'll close it. And I'll reopen it. The Hoos. Open. Recent projects. Hoos. And there, it's back. Okay. I genuinely don't know what happened there. I've never seen that before. I think it actually just glitched out, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what was going on there. Don't worry, we're back. I think it's got quite a nice autosave feature. So I haven't really talked about the software we're using. I'm using a software called Pixelorama. And Pixelorama is completely free. This is not mirrored correctly anymore, is it? No. Pixelorama is 100% free. It's a great program. I love it. It's really, really fun to draw stuff in. The interesting thing about pixel art is pixel art can be as complicated or as detailed as you want it to be. Like, and there's no rules with it. Like, you can just do what you're comfortable with and where your skill set is for it. Because there's some pixel art which is absolutely incredible. Like, people just do this absolutely insane stuff with this art style, and I'm really inspired by them, to be honest, with the crazy stuff that they do. But I just like draw whatever. I like drawing like kind of cute things. That was scary, Valentio. I thought I'd lost this image. It's like, don't make me start again. Oh no! Don't make me do it again. This purple kind of color might be quite good for this, for shading it. See how we get on. What we'll do at the end as well, the things that we draw on this stream, we'll go back through and pick which ones that we like the best. Hopefully you'll like at least one of them. Hopefully they're not that awful. This purple, it looks okay. I like this kind of window at the top right because it shows kind of like what it would look like if it was smaller, which is nice. Oh, I forgot to fill the thing in by here. So what I want to do, because the wall of the house, you want to eat this house, yeah. Pixel, Henry the guy, welcome to you. Pixel, we're doing pixel art today. This tune is really like heavy. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm all for it. What we're gonna try and do is, oh, this color's perfect for this. We'll try and do like the corners, like the edges of it. I don't know if I like this bit jitting out on the side. Maybe we should just have it like that. Yeah. So we're going to use like a much darker color for the edges of it. And I know I was saying just now that I usually do that thing, for the two dots next to each other, for like a mirror, like a reflection, like in the windows. But I'm just going to do it for this because it kind of looks nice with it. Sometimes you can just do like lines of 3, just give it like weird little details or whatever. But like, this darkness is really, really good for this color. You want to eat the house that I was just saying? Yeah. You should try it. It's not a gingerbread house, but a pixel house. I haven't done the chimney yet. There we go. I've got to clean up the sides. I've kind of messed them right up, didn't I? If you make mistakes, you just go over it, you know. Yeah, what I was saying, I didn't really say that the software I'm using is called Pixelorama. It's really, really good. I like it a lot, and it's just nice to do. It's just nice to draw stuff. This is kind of like a fake kind of shadow. You can't really see the shadow, but you'd see it if it was like finalized. You'd see. It looks nice. Thank you very much, I Eat Sand. Thank you. It looks okay. It's decent. It needs more like shadowing on it, I think. So I was using this, wasn't I? What's with like this metal tune on this playlist? I thought it was supposed to be chiptune in this playlist. What's with the metal? Trying orange. It doesn't work. What about this brown? Doesn't really work either. It's too much. Right. We'll look at that in a minute. With a bit of juice. Yeah. Let's do the chimney in a minute, is it? I don't know what I've been going on. What's going on there? Like I said, I want to try and I'm not spending too long on each of them because I want to get them like a good set of them done, so we can pick some at the end. See, that looks okay, the shape of it. And this is kind of like, I would put it in like Photoshop or something to do like effects on the smoke in some way. Give it a little bit of shadowing, a little bit of shading. Shadows. Something like that, that'll do. Okay, now it sounds more like pixely, the music. We could use the shading tool for this, but this looks quite nice for it though. So on the roof here, we're going for kind of like a brighter kind of thing, like so as if like the light is hitting it from like this way, like down here. Kind of cut off. Kind of. Looks okay. Maybe go across the whole thing. I messed that up. Fun fact, you're legally forced to go to school. Well, isn't everyone legally forced to go to school? I think so anyway. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works, but... Let's make the chimney darker. Well, a little bit darker on the shadow, I guess. How to look up there? Looks sort of okay, kind of. I still want more shadows on the base of the house itself. Can we add like a little, like an arch thing on here? Let's put the mirror tool on again. From here. Oh, you know, like it would be nice, like a window on the top. Like you see like these windows, but put one on in the middle here. So we'll put that black actually, I'll put black. Something you find interesting is a lot of old pixel art in older games were designed with ye old CRTV screens in mind, and they look much more detailed art pieces when on older screens. Yeah, they do. Absolutely agree with you, because it kind of makes it pop, doesn't it? Yeah. With those like old kind of colors of it. Some of the pixel art that you see in like old games just looks unbelievably detailed. It's so good. For me to draw something like that would require not only a lot of practice, but what did I just do? Just delete it, or just delete the entire picture. Just do that. A lot of practice, but also a lot of dedication and time. Why have I got the mirror tool off? Go away, mirror tool. I'm trying to put the reflection. I just wanted to see what it would look like with like kind of like a sky window. Looks kind of okay. It would need like a depth around it, like a dark color, like this. Give it something like that. Just so it looks like, if you get what I mean, if you look there, it gives it a bit more like depth around it, like a shadow around it, if you want to call it that. That actually looks alright. I don't mind that. We'll leave that window for now, that little kind of arched window. It's not perfect, but maybe make it a bit taller. We'll leave it like that for now. Let's add some depth to these windows. Windmills. Do it on the side. Maybe a TV antenna would be good to draw on the roof. Yeah, actually, okay. We can try that. Like for like a signal or whatever. This purple on the side, I'm thinking about it. I tell you what, those purple bits on the side for these windows, it kind of looks like a curtain. It looks like blinders or curtains or whatever. But yeah, we'll put it. We'll do it. It will be done. Pixel art is pretty hard to do. Absolutely, Henry, it really is. Like, even though I draw kind of more cute stuff, I really like kind of cute minimalist art style. Even that can be really challenging. Like, for example, even though it's not perfect, the Goopy Legrand could do a little bit more work with the shadows on the side there. I really like that. That was kind of difficult to get like a facial expression, like the big smile, the big teeth, and I put this grey there because it's like a shadow, like a shadow on his teeth, and these like small dots on his teeth there weirdly just make it look a bit better. It gives it a little bit of polish, I think. Makes it even better. Yeah, I think it looks nice on those windows on the sides, yeah. When you say like a TV antenna, like a satellite, do you mean? Would it be something like a... So it's like a... over here kind of thing. We'll colour it in a minute. I'm just trying to get like a basic shape of it. You could even do like a even more minimalist thing and do like a thing like this. Let's do it in a nice line. I'm sure some of you have got experience with drawing like pixel art or things that you might have done it before. We'll put this back in a minute. Even if it's something very simple like that, that's kind of cute. I like that. Even like a cute little tiny thing like that, just adds to it. So like this dark purple color has done quite a nice job of giving it a bit more, like a little bit of depth to it as well, which I quite like. Wrong color. Wrong lever, Kronk. JD the gamer, hello. Let's see what he says there. JD says, hello, Brad. I'm not only watching you on YouTube, you're watching it in Minecraft. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a thing on Minecraft where you can watch like a video, can't you? Yeah. Well, welcome to you, JD. Thank you for watching. Something like, yeah, just like a cute little simple thing like that, Sand. Even that, like as basic as that shape is, you know, you can give it like it's something, you know. Let's I deleted a bit of the roof. Let's put it back. I'm enjoying drawing this house. I don't want to draw something else. I want to keep drawing this house. Tell you what though. You probably can't tell. So this at the moment, these grey blocks, that's like a shadow. And you can't really see it on this, but it'll make all the difference when I export it as the final version. You know what? I might leave it as that for now, but I wanted to have more like shadow on this side. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Scary movie again. Let's try an additional layer, like a second layer. Because sometimes a second layer can be a bit too much, like it can ruin it a bit. It looks better with just one, I think. Just one line. See, that looks better. It does, doesn't it? I'm going to leave it as that for now. That's quite cute. I like that. Little loaf house from my little bread village. Cupmaster, hello. Welcome to you, Cupmaster. We're drawing today. I'll show you because you just hopped in. I haven't drawn it on this stream, but I drew it previously. I drew Goopy Legrand because people kept asking me to draw Goopy Legrand. And I put a poll out if people wanted it as an emote, which I will be adding it as an emote. That's the Goopy that I did. Weirdly, for his nose, this like block, just that red block, works really well. That's what I like about pixel art. Like you can use very small, minimal things. Valentino says the antenna could be a knife because the house is bread. Yeah, but then you'd cut the house down, wouldn't you? I'm gonna save this. It's called Hoose. Let's just keep it. I want to call it. It should be called Bread House, but Hoose. Let's draw something else. Let's go. New. 64 by 64. That's what I like to draw in, and I'm gonna draw ice cream, but not like a cone of ice cream like my other one. I'm gonna draw a bowl of ice cream. But before I do, speaking of my cone of ice cream, I was actually going to show something on that. On the ice cream with flake. I'm really, really happy with this one. Now, this is one of my emotes, and you can't, because it's so small, we're zoomed out really far, you can't make out some of the details. So these little dots, like little treats on it, or whatever you want to call them, I really, really like those. And without them, it actually loses a lot of character, I find. So if I show you what I mean, if I delete these, just kind of rub over them. I've put the mirror tool on, so I've ruined it anyway. If you get rid of these, it looks a bit, it's like plain ice cream, I know, but it's like, I think it still looks okay, but do you see what I mean? Like, it loses like a bit of pop. So let's put them back. And I think that looks way better, having these little sprinkles on it. When I've been saying about like shading and stuff, we all scream, we all scream for ice cream. Minecraft villagers are watching me as well. Cutmaster says it looks really good. Thank you, Cutmaster. I appreciate that. What I like with using the dark colors, like shading, this flake looks so much better with this like darkness there because it makes it gives it more like definition. With this ice cream, the thing that took me the longest was this like cross hatch on the cone. That was a absolute pain to draw because I was trying to get it to look like decent and look right. Pixel art is really hard because there's you have limitations to work with, of course. Also, we've lost music. Why is the music stopped? Let's go again. There we go. Why did the music stop? What on earth is going on there? Right. So yeah, let's just show you what the ice cream I did before. So I'm gonna draw ice cream now, but in a bowl, like a bowl of ice cream. Let's see how we get on with that. And you got an ad of your country wasting the money it barely has to make warships. That's not great, is it? Maybe you could also draw a character from Pizza Tower. That's a wonderful idea. Do you know what? It wouldn't be as good quality as the artwork in Pizza Tower, but I can try. That's a really nice idea, though. Yeah, I will. I tell you what, after this bowl of ice cream, we'll do a character from Pizza Tower, yeah? I'm just trying to get the basic shape of it first. I'm not sure about this line there. So you know you get like when you have a bowl of ice cream, you have like these like 3 like balls of it. Do you know what I mean? We'll have to turn the mirror off. Like 3 like balls in a bowl kind of thing. See what I mean? That looks more like fruit in a bowl. Do you know what's really funny? This is gonna end up looking like fruit instead. You know what? It's not ice cream anymore. It's fruit now. I'm drawing fruit. I changed my mind. Orange, and a pear, and like an apple kind of thing. See, already just by adding those colors, it looks like fruit in a bowl. Vaguely looks like fruit in a bowl. That's nice already. That's nice. I want it like white though, and then we can draw like a nice cute pattern on it. Can I use the mirror tool to do a pattern? No. Actually, no. The blue. I don't know. Should I do a blue bowl or a white bowl? They kind of both look decent, don't they? Yes, it's fruit in a bowl. Whatever. let's, so we've got the orange. Could do something really nice with that. Like, you can add, like, some really nice details on it. Let's use the shading tool. Oops. I don't know what color I want the bowl to be yet. Also, I've made a mistake with that bit there. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a bit. Some corner on it. Yeah. Do the chef from Pizza Tower. I knew someone was going to ask me to draw Peppino. You know what? I'm going to try it. After I've drawn this bowl of fruit, I'm going to try and draw Peppino. That's going to be a difficult one because he's quite a complex character to draw. But I'll do my best. I will certainly try. This is an orange, sort of. And this is supposed to be an apple. Let's give it a cork. Let's use the right tool. That'd be a good idea, Brad, wouldn't it? Like that. There you go. I kind of like that. Do you know one thing I will say? I'm not criticizing the art of Pizza Tower because I love how Pizza Tower looks. But the way that Pepperman is drawn, if you get what I mean, Pepperman kind of looks like an apple. And I know that's not intentional. He's supposed to look like a pepper. I know that. Maybe the fruits could have faces or something. That's a good idea. Make it look a bit cuter. Valenti says make it a blue bowl. Okay, I will. I'll make the bowl blue. That's a nice call. Yeah, make it look a bit more kind of cute with faces and stuff on it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. These colors already, I kind of like them. Let's sort this apple out. No, that should be a black dot with it. That should be black. Because it's this line from the pear, but the pear needs like a cork as well, something like that, like it curved over to the side kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, hang on now, something like that. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's try and give the orange like a face, like a cute, like happy face. So this is something that's done in anime a lot. This kind of like arc shape. For the eyes, and it gives the illusion of happy quite easily. And then you can kind of do like this is something I've been playing around with, like a row of, I'll have to move the mouth because it looks a bit misaligned with the eyes there, but you can do like a row and then you do like a red for the tongue and the mouth, like that. You see what I mean? Already it's got like see, and if you want, depending on what you're drawing, if you do like a white, you can give it like, that would be the definition of the mouth instead, but it depends on what you're doing with it. I've kind of ruined it with that one, but yeah. I think that looks okay, but it looks like the mouth is like too far to the right. Hang on. Can we like shift it across? This is quite a nice tool that you can do with Pixelorama. You can kind of move it around. So maybe like there. Yeah, that looks better in my opinion. I think that looks better. Okay. Alright, go away. I don't want it anymore. I don't want the... There, okay. I mean, it doesn't look incredible, but it looks better. This part of his face by here now, like by there, that could have a bit more like definition, I think, like shading or whatever. Sorry, I'm really sorry, chat. I just got absolutely engulfed in this. I'm so sorry. Let's catch up on chat. So yeah, I said maybe the fruit can have cute, like faces and sunglasses. That's what we're doing just now. Yeah, blue bowl. It's the annoying orange. San says, in older versions, Pepperman was supposed to be bigger and more pepper-like, but it was scrapped in favour of him being playable. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely fine. I think he still looks good. Pepperman looks great, but he looks like an apple to me, the way he's drawn. Oranges have a little hole in the top. They do. That's a good thing to take into consideration. They got their little kind of green... So, for example, if I pick green, it's like a little kind of greenish thing here, like that. Like that, something like that. Like it's got like a little greeny, like little dot thing, hasn't it? Reminds you. A few people are saying annoying orange. A few people have said that now. It is a cool feature, Sand. It's really nice because if you make a mistake, you can kind of move it and then just fill in the gaps after. Yeah, I like that little green lip thing on it, but it needs to with black outline. I'm gonna give the pear a face next. Like that, kind of. I'll look at it in a bit. What I want to do is give him some shading on the face, on the side here. bit of a curve there. See what I mean? I might get rid of those little bits within her. And O-ring and pear. Hey, Apple. Time I disappear. You have to go. You'll watch the VOD later if you're not still live. Well, Toast, absolute pleasure to have you in. And also, thank you again. Even though I've already thanked you, I'm going to thank you again for the gifted memberships. That is amazing of you. Thank you very much. Giga Chad behavior. Thank you. Happy Orange versus Crying Bread emote. Yeah, who would win? Who would win? Maybe the Crying Bread emote would win, I would say. Valentino says bye. Well, thank you for tuning in, Valentino. I appreciate it. Furious, how we going, by the way, Furious? Valentino said he wants the bowl blue, so let's do it like let's fill it in blue. Like that? Like a kind of like a subtle blue. And then we'll use this. Get the mirror tool on. Just give it a little bit more detail on the bowl in a minute. Nice. Yeah, this is kind of chill, by the way. I'm really liking this. I gotta be honest with you. Before I started this stream, I had like a really, really bad anxiety about it because I'm like, I have to draw artwork in front of people, and I'm like, how's this gonna go? Am I gonna screw this up now? Or it's actually been alright. I feel kind of, yeah, I feel relaxed. Pixel art is really therapeutic for me, to be honest. It makes me feel super chill. JD the Gamer says, what application are you using to draw? I'm using a software called Pixel-O-Rama. It's amazing, it's free, and I absolutely love it. It's one of the most user-friendly and easy to use and easy to get into pixel programs that I've ever used. A lot of people use Photoshop or GIMP to draw pixel art, which is also fantastic to do that, but I prefer using a pixel-specific program. You can also like animate with this. I'm still trying to learn how to actually animate stuff. I mostly just draw still images, but you can create like keyframes, and you can pick how long the frames last and everything. But yeah, this program's completely free. At the end of the stream, I'll post a link to Pixel-O-Rama, so you too can draw pixel art and you can have fun with it. And if you do draw stuff with it, show me and show me what it's like. So I'll have a look. You really like this? Yeah. Well, I like this, how this image is going, and I really like this software. This software is amazing. Pixel-O-Rama, so good though. What I'm gonna try to do is try and do that little effect again, where I said about when you do these two like diagonal lines. It's a trick I use quite a lot. It just gives like nice little cute details in it in the scene. Give the pear some shades. Yeah, okay. Breadmation. Oh yeah, it's Breadmation. And the pear should have had some. So Cupmaster and Sand have both said that the pear needs to have glasses. It's gonna happen then. Let's give the pear some sunglasses. I might even make him look like, if I look at this a minute, the way I drew Bread cool, I might try and do it like that. But because the glasses are 2 pixels high in black, that means you can do like you can do the 2 dots like that for the white. We'll see. It's so funny. No, not that one. This was supposed to be ice cream, but it just turned into fruit. There's not really much space to do the apple on, but I've got a fun idea for him. We'll see. We're gonna do the shades now. Yeah, let's try it. So if it's 2 pixels high, then that means it can have the white going through it. You know what I mean? It can have like the white reflection type thing. Valentino is back. Hello. I thought you said you were going. Well, you're very, very welcome back here. Hello. And then what I had did for the Bread character as well, I did this kind of smirk. So this line, that little lip at the end. So like that. He's got the same face as Bread. Cool. Smug Pear. That's what his name is. Do you know what we could do? We could do it a little bit more though, because I've got more space to work with. Give me a second. Like this, and give it a little bit of a smirk. So red, give him like the mouth, tongue there. And I wonder if the mouth should be black or white in the space above the tongue there. Let's try it with white. Ideas, pear glasses, orange cute, and the apple could have dot eyes. Be not the brightest guy. Interestingly, that's a similar idea that I had for it. That looks okay, but not quite so white. Can I do like a slightly not so bright white? I know that's like blue, but I mean that's kind of okay. Also, I need to like fill that gap in there, don't I? Because that's a huge hole there. There we go. That's the pear. The pear needs some shading, so we've got some shading on the orange, like you can see there. Look, just gives them a bit of definition. Looks kind of cute. If we give the pear a bit of definition as well, a minute, and then we'll look at the apple next. Brad Cool Jr. Yeah, it's kind of like similar the way to how I drew Brad Cool. Yeah. See that looks good already. I like that. It's kind of like the outline on it. The little, yeah, that looks alright. I'm not so keen about this harsh edge with it though. It's because it goes at like a perfect angle, like flat there. Let's give it a little bit of a thing out. Looks okay. It's not that bad. Bread, if you bought bread, cool from wish.com. The dot eyes on the apple. Do you know what? Interestingly, you say dot eyes, Valente. Well, this is what I was going to do for the apple. I'll show you now. This is what I was going to do for him. Go back to the draw tool. Like this. Hang on, here we go. I was going to give him ridiculous eyes like this. But we'll see how it looks. I might have to do the dots instead. I was going to go like this. See how it looks. It might not look right though, because it kind of looks like it's part of the pear. I was going to give him these big, kind of like stupid looking eyes like this. Off the sides, looking off to the sides. You see what I mean? Like proper like derp eyes. I kind of like it, but at the same time it kind of gets in the way of the pear. It kind of gets in my groove on the pear I don't really like. The dot, so let's try with dot eyes actually, because it's kind of a neat idea, those big eyes. I kind of like it, but the dot eyes might have to be a bit bigger. Because of the way that the apple's drawn, it's quite difficult to give him definition. He doesn't have much space. Because think about it, the only space that I have to draw his face is like this. That's it. You forgot the stem on the pear. Oh, this is the stem for the pear. This by here. You just probably can't tell because of the apple. Yeah, this is the pear stem. What I could do though is make it a different color, like that, so it stands out, has a bit more definition. I don't know. Something like this. Add a bit more definition. Something like that. I kind of liked it with that. The apple is proving difficult for me now. You know the derpy eyes that I did? I kind of like that. Let's can we go back? Sorry, undo, not redo. Let's give the eyes back. Oh, I can't. I've lost those. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the apple is kind of. That's all good, sir. Not a problem at all, Sand. No worries. The corner of the face could have the apple's mouth. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll try that. This is something that I find every artist comes to, everyone, no matter what art style you're drawing. You come to certain things where you face like a problem and it's on you to like problem solve it and see what you can do with it. Maybe give the apple like cute eyes as well. Try and give him like a mouth. It's quite, yeah, I've faced a problem here with drawing the apple, yeah. It really is problematic. Oh, okay, this kind of looks like a mouth, okay. You see what I mean? Like, it kind of looks like he's there, like, smiling in the background. He's smiling alongside with the orange. Why does he have 3 rows? Tell you what I'm going to do, by the way, I might move this down. So if I delete this. No, actually, I don't know. It feels like there's, like, black there, and then there's a gap. If I just use the shading tool, it looks like it's an enemy from Pizza Tower. That is a massive compliment, thank you. I take that as a huge compliment. The fact that you think my art is good enough to be in Pizza Tower, that's amazing. Thank you. They look like toppings from Pizza Tower. Wow, I'm actually very humbled at that comparison. Thank you very much. I'll do what I just did there for this mouth. Because I kind of like that kind of grey in the mouth. It looks good. Just give it like a thing like that. Yeah. It's alright. This was supposed to be a bowl of ice cream, by the way. It ended up being fruit with like a... The mouth's not quite right, though. Nah, it's not quite right, is it? Even if it's just straight like that. I didn't really want it to be straight line, though. Do you know what? I kind of like it. What I'm going to do now is just do a little bit of shading on the bowl. Let's just see if we can do anything here. It's not very noticeable, is it? Barely tell. But you can notice it there a little bit. And then I was going to do like a darker thing for the base. Have you ever heard of OMFG? He's a slice of bread as well, and he makes great music. I haven't, but I love the idea of it. I like the sound of him. Sounds good. I would need the pencil tool. More on bin. There we go. It's gotta be way darker than that. The base has got to be like, not black, but like a dark blue. Maybe this? Purple? Yeah, that's fine. Like that, that's good. And what you can do sometimes, so once you've drawn the main part of the scene, also I need to draw his other eye, I forgot his other eye. You can just fill in the background with whatever colour you want. So you guys, let me know if you feel it looks nice with the background or not. Do you like it with the background? Look in the top right as well. Or would you prefer it with no background? Because once you've done that, once you've done the background, you can kind of add stuff in the, if you want to, later. But we'll see. Yeah, let me know if you think a coloured background could be good. With the derpy eyes for the apple, it looks like an enemy from Pizza Tower. Yeah. I quite liked the derpy eyes that I did earlier, but for now I'm gonna do these kind of cute eyes, the cute anime eyes I call them, like that. Let's do it at like an angle, like this. Doesn't really work, does it? The one eye looks good. I like that eye. That's fine. But I'm trying to do it for the other. There we go. No, this stem of the pear is doing me head in. This stem doing my head in here. Maybe we can have the stem like here instead. Hold on. Like. Oops. Let's do the stem like here. Just color it different.
Tonight we have. Thank you. God bless you.
No, I don't really like that. So this stem is doing my head in. Get rid of it for now, and just because it needs it, doesn't it? The background makes it better, in your opinion. It adds a little bit more to the drawing. Okay. And Valentina says, looking good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just kind of like that. Those two dots like that, but it gets in the way of the eye, doesn't it? Can I move the eye across one? Can I do that instead? I mean, kind of. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the background. That red that I had just now, I quite liked it. We'll add the red. There we go. I actually really like that. I think that's cute. That's really nice. Yeah. The apple was the tough bit of that, I'd say. But yeah, I like that. These fruit should be a boss in Pizza Tower. That's good. I like it. Save as. Fruit boys. There we go. Lovely. Right, we're going to draw Peppino now. And easier said than done, if I'm honest. New 64 by 64. I'm going to need a reference image to draw for Peppino. My live thing was way behind then, by the way. My live thing on YouTube, it's way further behind than what it thought that it was. Rhino Rash says, hello Bread, doing something different today I see. Indeed. Pizza Tower 2 boss leaked. Yeah. Rhino Rash, we are drawing pixel art today, my good sir, and we're having an absolute blast. I'm going to show you some other bits that we've done today. So what we've done today, we drew, the first thing we drew was this tree. It looks okay. I kind of like these little white dots on it. Interestingly, you could add some apples to this. That's a tree that we did. And then secondly, we did this bread house, like a bread loaf house. The little smoke on the chimney. We could try and have a background to this as well, actually. And you can see the shadow at the bottom there, actually. In fact, that background looks nice with it. I'm keeping that. And what we did just now was, yeah, Peppino Spaghetti. Peppino Spaghetti. And then the third thing that we did was this fruit boys, and I think that's really cute. They're in these fruit, happy fruit in a bowl, you know. So that's what we've done so far. We've done those three, and we're gonna try to draw Peppino Spaghetti, but I'm gonna need a reference image for that. But we'll try it. Okay. You don't know Pizza Tower. You feel like you live under a rock. Yeah, no, not to worry. You can we'll enjoy it together, Pizza Tower. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll be back in just a minute, guys. I'm still here. Don't panic. I'm still here. I just need to an image, just a minute, of Peppino. Just a second. Hello, I'm back here. Henry, with the no background, do you mean for the fruit? Do you mean the fruit with no background? Is it that one? I kind of see what you mean, because you could, if it has no background, you could put it in a scene with other things. It could be either or, you know, either or. You know, I kind of like. I think the red complements it quite well. There's a lot of space at the top of the scene. Probably just write something there. I don't know. Let's try and write something really, really badly. Fruit. It's like garbage. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Also, I didn't add any shading on the apple. Oh well, we'll leave it for now. We're gonna try and draw Peppino, and I'm gonna do it horribly wrong. Rhino Rash says, by the way, going back on the Noid, did you ever see Guru Larry's video on why Domino's retired him? I haven't. I think you mentioned it to me before. I haven't actually seen it though. Right, I'm gonna try to draw Peppino. It's quite a difficult one. He's a bit more of a complex character. Some people don't know how kind of complex his character design is. It might seem simple, but it's actually got a lot going on there. But we'll see. He's got this kind of like big smile to him. He's got this like, yeah, like this kind of afraid kind of smile. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. So he's got this like kind of, start with the mouth here. He's got this kind of thing going on, which is kind of like a Ren and Stimpy kind of thing. And he's got this long nose, but the nose kind of droops down over his mouth, which is interesting. So, okay. I'm looking at a reference image, by the way, to see if I can do it properly. Valentino says, just subscribed. Thank you very much, Valentino. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very, very cool of you. Thank you for subscribing. Very kind of you. So this could be like the skin tone for the nose, I think. Or maybe we'll make his skin tone a little bit kind of a darker tone, but... So he's got this kind of, this is his teeth here, if you get the fill tool. And his nose kind of droops over it. but his teeth are kind of smaller on the thing. He's got like kind of... I don't need to fill up the whole mouth with the teeth. Kind of give it a bit more of a... like this. So he's got like a bit more kind of space for his mouth. Sort of. Are you going to draw other Cuphead characters or just Goofy? Maybe. I might try drawing other Cuphead characters. For now, we'll have the big thing like this. Let's have a look how his eyes kind of work. He's got these big, like, circular eyes that go like, upwards, like ovals, like this. It's kind of like this, you see what I mean? So if you look in the top right, you can already kind of see what I'm trying to go for, that kind of expression in his face. And he's got these kind of like... I haven't got enough space for his hat, but we'll see about that. And his mouth is kind of chubby kind of face around here. So kind of like that. But I haven't got enough space for the hat, which is a shame, because you kind of need that for Peppino, for a character like this. His eyes like take up like this whole side of his face. He's got like a big ear here. It's quite difficult to get it all down there. So he's kind of faced diagonally this way, sort of. We haven't really got space for the hat because I drew it up too high. But we'll see how we get on. Right. Just try and get the fill tool on that. So Rhino Rush says, you want to get Pizza Tower since it's the closest you'll ever get to Wario Land 5. That's very, very true. And currently you're spending your last money is going towards a sweep through the 3DS and Wii U eShop. Yeah, do it while you can, man, because the eShop's going to get shut down, isn't it? Grab it while you can. Phil. I'm kind of thinking that the skin tone should be the other one. And then have the darkness for the shading for it, yeah. Looks kind of, sort of okay. It's kinda. The skin tone's not quite right. Let's look at the other palettes. Shades. No. So what we could do, if we go on default, can you kind of just put it a little bit brighter, yeah. Like that, that's kind of, something like that. And the ear can be a bit darker. Can you later make a baguette chilling with another kind of bread? I can try it. And it is kind of a sad story, well, for the Noid, do you mean? It sounds kind of terrifying. And not necessarily the nicest story. This isn't quite what I wanted. So he's got his moustache, it's like facial hair. And he's got kind of like a definition at the bottom here. Kind of like this. We can make the eyes a bit bigger, I think. Maybe. Actually, it looked better before. It's got like a... His moustache is weird. It's like by here. His moustache is at the top of his nose. Do you see what I mean? Like that. It is, yeah. Mega weird. Let's do some shading on the face now. Get a bit of like depth to the face. I wanted to do like a full thing of him, not just the head, but we're ending up just drawing the head of him. Peppo lasagna, yeah. I'm still trying to get used to drawing like people and stuff. I'm still practicing that. I think it looks kind of okay with this. Some nice depth under his eyes there. Some depth here as well. If the fruit bowl of fruit was a boss in Pizza Tower 2, the first phase would be the pear and the second phase would be the apple, and it'd be the orange at the end. Yeah, probably actually. I should like make a game of like all the stuff I draw, shouldn't I? So if you notice then, so these little darker shadows I'm adding, it adds a nice little bit of shadowing detail to it. I need to clean up the image a bit. I got some mistakes there in the face. I mean, it looks kind of okay. Don't know if I can do like the top of his shirt. It's got like the black shirt and then an apron kind of thing. So if we go black right here, it's got like kind of white apron that he's wearing. Go about right here. Kind of like loops around a bit like this. There's a lot of gaps in this. Ah, curses. What have I done there? Screwed that up, didn't I? I was wondering if I could just give him his shirt a little bit, that's all. When there's holes in pixel art, you can really notice it. When there's like a hole in the image. It stands out. This is just like, his shirt is just like this white kind of thing like this, isn't it? Yeah. And then we want to have like a kind of black outline, which would be quite nice. Kind of like a weird portrait of him. Can we get his arm in there? Because his arm is like the skin tone there for the arm. Put his arms in there. Put his arms in there. Like this. How's it looking, guys? What do you reckon? Is it absolute garbage or am I doing okay? We'll sort this out in a minute. Just trying to get his arms, because you actually do see his arms quite clearly. He's got like a vest of a black t-shirt, and you do see his arms quite prominently. Normally. He is buff on the other part of his arm, and he's ripped over there. Let's try and make it a bit smaller. Maybe you could draw some easier to draw Pizza Tower characters later. Maybe you can have a look. And you say it's fine. Thank you. It's okay. I think it's not so bad. It's pretty decent, all things considered. I just wanted to draw his body and arms just to give it a bit more of the character there. Do you know what I'm still need to get the hang of is doing like facial expressions for humanoid kind of characters. That's something I need to focus on. I gotta read what Rhino Rash said a minute for Con. Rhino Rash said the NES and Mega Drive 3D classics are well worth getting before they go because they were beautifully recreated from scratch and they breathe new life into the original games. And the story with the Dominoes, the story as to why Dominoes binned the Noid was actually very sad. Have you got a video or something of it? Like a documentary I can take a look at. So that does sound distressing. Buff Peppino power up from Pizza Tower 2. Yeah. His arm, I drew it way too big there. Also this curve, what's going on with that curve of his arm? It's too straight. Give it a bit of a curve. It's a bit so I'm looking at it up here as well for it. What's going on by here? What was that? What is that? There, delete that. And we're gonna just fill in this in with black. Yeah. Because he's got like a black t-shirt, and then but he's got the white apron on over it. So you gotta have like the kind of the like this. Do you see what I mean? So if you like go and look at a picture of Peppino now, go and take a look at a picture of him, and he's got this kind of black t-shirt on underneath his apron. Yeah. It looks like a fake Peppino clone. Yeah. It does, doesn't it? This could be like this is like bootleg Peppino. I kind of screwed the hat up. I haven't really got enough space to do the hat. Try and give it like a, so a chef's hat has got this like kind of dip in the middle, like this, and it kind of goes across to like the two halves of it. Where I kind of screwed it. I've kind of made an absolute mess of that. The hat, yeah, proper conked out, didn't I? Hang on. Let's look at the reference image again. That's a little bit of the shape. It's a little bit better there. You see that curve there? Maybe we can maybe salvage this a bit. You'll put the link to Larry's video in Discord. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Valentiu says, guys, this has 3 likes. We should give him more. Yeah, people have already put a like on it. If you could put a like on it, though, if you haven't, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Very, very awesome of you if you do that. That's kind of, sort of, a little bit better. But this hat, I haven't really got much space at the top here. What is that? Why is this random dot on his face? What's that? He's got spots. He's got acne, has he? What's going on with his nose as well? Right. I think it looks not that bad, to be honest with you. It's considering it's a first try, it's not that bad, is it? Kind of like it. I'm kind of vibing with it. It at least looks like Peppino, which is something. Speaking of the Discord server, should you rejoin it? You absolutely should rejoin the Discord server. Absolutely, you're very welcome. In fact, all of you should join my Discord server. Do it. It's a very chill place. That kind of ruins that. And for the background, let's do something like this. Crazy pink. Do you prefer it with a background or without? I kind of like the background, sort of, but the hat is a bit of a mess, but oh well. So can we do like my own kind of weird thing that I do, that kind of cross? See, that looks nice, like diagonal cross thing on the nose there. This color is really good for this skin tone. Some like curve in his face. You probably can't see it very much, but it's like a very subtle detail in his face there. Nah, I ruined the ear. That looks rubbish on the ear there. Looks okay, I think. You don't know Peppino. Peppino, are you okay? I don't think he is okay. This is my attempt at drawing Peppino. I think it surprisingly, it looks better than I thought it was going to look, if I'm honest with you. So I thought I was going to absolutely cock this up, to be honest with you. Have we got like a darker version of this? I mean, this kind of goes with it. It kind of works. I don't think it will. Get some nice shading on his face up there. See, that looks like... It's not bad, honestly. I've got to be honest. I'm impressed with myself. That's not that bad. It looks like him, so that's a good start. This is like a fan interpretation of him. There we go, Peppino. Nice. This part of his face, but yeah, I know it's supposed to be the black t-shirt, but it feels like this would be more of a... more of his face. But we'll see. by here. Kind of like more of his face curved down here. Yeah, yeah, that looks better, I think. It's got a bit more of like a curve to the face there, but we can clean it up a bit with the with this. Yeah, use that. See how that looks? Yeah, that looks okay. He's got kind of like his chin here, like the definition of the chin going on. Nice. I like it, kind of. This up by here needs a bit more like shading as well. It's dark. Let's try the dark shadow. Look at that. Oops. Oops again. Kind of like that. So it's got like the dark shade there, and then it's like kind of a lighter one here on the nose, just to give the nose like some more definition here. There we go. Give me a clap in chat or something. Give me a spam emotes in chat as applause. Maybe you can do little bits on there as well, like those little, yeah, kind of like these little things up there. Not too many of them. Gotta be subtle with it. There we go. Lovely. There's Peppino. And it turned out better than I was anticipating, to be honest. Let's save him as Peppino. There you go. Right. Lovely. Clap. Thank you for the clap. And thank you for the cool emotes. I appreciate it. And you said you can't play Pizza Tower because it doesn't work on Mac. Does it not? That's weird. I thought it would. Oh well. Right. Right. So what we're going to do now, guys, sorry to cut it a bit short, I'm going to draw one more thing, and then unfortunately I have to head. But you got this, thank you. You like the style of Pizza Tower because it reminds you of 90s DOS games, namely Sierra's point-and-click games like Goblins and Woodruff and the Schibble of Azimuth. Well, it's going for that very kind of 90s janky, old-school kind of vibe, and I think they absolutely nailed it. Like, the way it looks is absolutely amazing. They did a fantastic job with it. This arm could be cleaned up a little bit, actually, but we'll leave it for now. New. 64 by 64 pixels. Let's go again. Yeah, Pizza Tower is only on PC. That's right. I wish it was on consoles. So I'm going to draw one more thing, and then we'll leave it there for today. But this has been fantastic. I've absolutely loved this. This has been really chill. I'm going to draw a flower. Okay, and we'll see how that goes. Let's draw a flower. The mirror tool could be quite useful for this, to be honest. Let's draw like a flower. Or a plant pot, I guess. That's garbage. Garbage! Looks like trash. Looks like a carrot again, doesn't it? Hold on. We'll just get the basic shape of it first. This kind of looks like garbage. Not what I was planning at all, but that's okay. This yellow is awful, I don't like it. But yeah, Pizza Tower is only on PC at the moment. It's not available on other platforms yet. Because I know a lot of people really want to play it, but you can't yet. You just want it like a circle. A cute little circle in the middle. I'll catch you later, you gotta go. Not a problem at all, Ryan Arash. Like I say, this will be the last thing I'm drawing, and then I'll have to leave it there. I don't like this flower already. I don't like it already. It looks rubbish. That's okay though. Sometimes you just don't vibe with the drawing. I'm not vibing with this. Oops. I don't know what that is. I think they might port the game to consoles, but it'll take a while since it's an indie game. Well, yeah, it'll take some doing. It'll take a lot of effort to port, like to get a full game port going on. Yeah. It's weird. Like the things I just drew something far more complicated than this, but now I can't draw a flower for some reason. Get it in the little pot. Little pot. There we go. A bit darker. Check the Discord after. Okay, I'll have a look at the Discord later on. Not a problem. Is there something wrong, Luke? or is it good? I will have a look later though, after the stream. Apparently the makers of AVGN games made another. Oh really? But you can't say what it is. Okay. Interesting. Well, we can have a look at that later. Yeah, thank you everyone who's tuned in for the stream, by the way, because this has been something very different, and I've actually really enjoyed it. Like I say, pixel art is very therapeutic for me. I think it's very cute. I said to Luke a while ago, Luke was saying about, I was saying to Luke, there's a band called Party Cannon, who are a death metal band, but my friend made one of their music videos. He made a like a Street Fighter type animated thing. I think I might have shown you it before, but I'll post it to you again, Luke. And it looks amazing. It took him 6 months to draw it, which is crazy. Absolutely bonkers, that is. Trying to get like some shading on this plant pot. I'm focusing more on the plant pot than I am on the plant itself. But that's okay. This thing in the background looks trash. What's going on there? Garbage. Delete. There we go. Get rid of this line in the background. There we go. That looks way cleaner. Do you see what I mean? How much cleaner that looks now? Look at that. That looks way better. Party what? I think I know one, but party what? There's a band called Party Cannon, and they're like a joke about like death metal band. They do not take themselves seriously at all. And yeah, my friend Bailey, he made their music video, and it looks like Street Fighter. And Valentino says, if you make another stream like this, can you make the baguette one? Yeah, actually, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry about that. I don't know what's up with this plant at the top. I don't like it. The plant pot looks okay. I think the plant pot is fine. Luke, when it comes to drawing stuff, Luke, have you drawn like pixel art before, Luke? You should try some pixel art, I reckon. Still drawing, says Sinatra. Yes, Sinatra, I'm still going. This will be my last drawing of the evening. So I'm going to be heading out after I've done this, unfortunately. So I've got plans, so I've got to go. I've got to get out of Dodge. Can I do this under there? I ruined it now. It looked better before. So this plant, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to delete it. Oh, I'm going to delete it. Where's the rubber tool? There it is. Let's put it on big pixels. 6 pixels. Just kill it. I'll use the mirror tool and redraw it. At least we've got like a base now for it. I got like the little feet on it as well. The little feet, the stands on it. Yeah, I don't like it. Do it again. It's a drawing stream. Subbed to the channel. Oh, have you subbed to Party Channel? Party Channel. Party Cannon. Luke, like I say, I'm going to send you the music video that I was talking about. You've done it by pencil. Luke says, art classmate was wondering what you were drawing in college on your spare time. I think you know what friend you're referring to. I do, yes. Yes, I do. I just wondered if you've drawn pixel art, Luke, because it's a really fun, cute thing to draw, you know? Oop. Put into 1 pixel. Let's try this again. And hopefully the plant won't look like trash this time. So that circle will be the middle of it, and then we bring off these kind of, you know, like Flowey and Undertale. It's kind of like that. Kind of. I like this tune. This tune's cute. It's like proper like synth pop. We'll fill them in white just for now. Like that. And then we'll fill in the middle in like a... I hate that yellow. That yellow is ugly, isn't it? So ugly. Like that. All the other colours on this palette look nice. It looks like the plant pot from Undertale. So 2 things about that cut master. First of all, I completely agree with you. Second of all, oh my giddy aunt. Second of all, yeah, it does look like Flowey. It's got that kind of cute kind of thing to it. Yeah. The top, I've screwed it up on the top though. I gotta redraw the top one. It does look like Flowey, doesn't it? It really does, actually. Yeah, I agree entirely. That's kind of like, I really like how Flowey looks as well. I should just try drawing, just literally draw Flowey next time. I won't this time, but next time, just literally just draw him. I'm just trying to get this top one. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with it. Let's just go back to how it was before. The flower is growing. Rest in peace, flower. 2023. So Luke there says, is it free? Do you mean this program that I'm using right now, Pixelorama? Because the answer is yes, it is free. This program, yeah. We're gonna do it the cute anime eye trick again. And remember, so 3 lines for a mouth. Sometimes you can do it with 2, and then you get the red for the tongue. You can put it on the bottom line, and take a look in the top right. That looks great. It's got that kind of cute, like happy face going on. What I would want to do is add more detail to this. I'd like put it in Photoshop or GIMP, and yeah, Cagney versus Flowey. This is now Flowey, yes. Yeah, Luke, so this program I'm using right now is 100% free. It's called Pixelorama, and I absolutely love it. I use it to draw all of my artwork in. I adore it. It's beautiful. Yeah, have a go with it. Have a play around with it. I implore you. I picked the wrong thing there. This one. Can we put like grey, like a nice grey around it? I'm using the wrong pencil tool again. To give it like definition on the corners and whatever. I kind of like the definition around it, but it kind of looks worse because I haven't finished the others yet. Just colour in all of the petals. We can maybe do that little crossfade trick I do as well. When you get Flowey from Wish.com, yeah, it is. This is Flowey when you order it from Wish.com. It is. Let's go from the top. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it lovely, sunshine? You're right, son. Right. Just put that kind of border on it. It looks okay. It's not bad. The flower looks adorable. Thank you, Sinatra. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. If I spent a lot more time on this one, I think I could make it look more detailed, like some more shading and stuff. for the shading for this, what would it look like? It's too bright. I need like a darker kind of... Can I use green at all to shade it? I don't really know if I could get away with the green. I mean, it kind of sort of works. If you look in the top right there, it kind of works. You see what I mean? It's got like a nice like border for the face. Like that looks... You know what? I actually like it now. My only thing, the plant pot looks too serious. The pot at the bottom looks serious, whilst the plant is very cartoony. And this top petal is doing my head in. I'll change it at some point. I'll redraw it. But everything else I like. This top one is doing my head in. It is. In this world, it's draw or be drawn. Or it should be draw or be drawn. This is Flowey's mother, yeah. So guys, I'm awful sorry, but I'm gonna end the stream here. But don't panic, because we're gonna do a poll in a minute, and I'm gonna let you all pick. And what you're gonna choose now, those that are still here, you're gonna pick which of the 4 images is your favorite. Okay, that's what you're gonna pick. Give me a second. I want to do this again. I really want to do it again. And the... I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the... Yeah, I won't have this one there. So, in the chat, have a look now. Which drawing do you like the most? Peppino, Flowery, Breadhouse, Soul Fruit. So, I'm going to see if I can bring them all up on screen. Is that possible? So we'll go through them. This is Peppino. We'll take these off so you can have a good look at them. It's Peppino. This is the bread house, a little loaf. It's supposed to be like a loaf little house, cute little house thing. The fruit. Did I put fruit as an option? Let me see. Fruit. I did put fruit as an option. I bet you're all gonna pick Peppino. I bet you are, because it's Peppino, isn't it? I've got to be honest with you. I'm genuinely quite happy with that, considering I've never drawn him before in my entire life. That's pretty good. So that's Peppino. Bread house. That's the fruit. I really like them. I gotta be honest. I think that's my favorite one. What's the flowery as well, which is the... Where have I put that now? Let's put it, the flowery. I think the flower is probably my least favorite, I'll be honest. No sleep Peppino, yeah. You really should do more streams like this. I'd absolutely love to do more streams like this. Valentino says you can't vote. You should be able to vote on there. Yeah. You should be on there. Due to his popularity, I know people would pick Peppino. But if we go to the fruit, I really like that. And I think Henry, the guy earlier, said he prefers it without the background. I get what he means, because you can kind of, when it doesn't have a background, you can kind of, it's got more air to it. But I like that, oops, excuse me. I like that red. It's hard to decide. Peppino, the ball. I really love the fruit ball. And then I didn't put the tree on there because that was just kind of a warm-up, to be honest. I think it looks okay. So it's tree. It looks fine. That was more of a warm-up. And these are the ones I actually was putting more effort into. The flowery looks okay, kind of. Peppino looks good. There's the bread house. Looks kind of cute. And then the... We didn't draw this stream. Yeah. Zoom in. Extreme close-up of bread. Cool. You got the trick to vote. Nice. Extremes. So I'm going to just go through them some more. So we got Peppino, flowery, bread house, and fruit. So we got Peppino. There. And then we got flowery. And then the bread house again. Where's that gone, please? Hoose. Bread house. And the fruit boys. That's what we've done today. Really pleased with this stream. I'm really happy with this. Bread cool overload. so happy with what we've done today. It's really good stuff. Brad, cool jump scare. Yeah, yeah, it was. Just zoom in close to the face. Give it a couple more minutes. Pretty clear who's going to win, but pretty obvious who would win. Cup Master says, who the hell would vote for a tree? Well, you might do. I didn't really add anything to it. They'd say this tree was more of a warm-up for me. But I do like these little, I said earlier, but I like these little white parts in it. Gives it a lot of definition. I'm surprised at myself that I managed to draw like a decent Peppino. It actually looks pretty decent, I've got to be honest. Like, I didn't think it was going to be even anywhere near decent, so... yeah. I'll leave it a couple more minutes. Luke there says, perhaps we should see this on the Discord voice chat. Oh, like a drawing like this? Could do. Well, I'm actually, I'm heading out after this stream. I'll be heading out, Luke, but... So at some point, I'd love to like draw like this. Yeah, the tree was just like to get myself going, to be honest, for this. Just to like start. Yeah, I'm so pleased with this though. The fruit, I love it. I love them. And Peppino, it actually looks like Peppino. Even though it's a warm up, it's still pretty good. Thank you, Aisan. Thank you. Mario third's brother will win, yeah. Mario's third brother will win, yeah. Right. I'm going to end the poll. I wonder which one won. Which drawing did you like the most? Peppino wins with 75%. The Fruit Bowl is 25%, second place. Flowey and Breadhouse got no votes there. The Fruit and Peppino were the winners. Peppino wins. Fruit Bowl's second place. Lovely stuff. Lovely. So yeah, this is so just to round up here, to finish off the stream here. I'm using a program called Pixel-O-Rama. It's really, really good. It's really, really good for... I just feel like there should be shadow under his eye there as well. Oops, wrong colour. It's very good. It's for all skill levels. Whether you're a beginner at pixel art, whether you're intermediate. I consider myself kind of... about like intermediate, kind of vaguely decent at pixel art. I'm not exactly like drawing Castlevania level pixel art, am I? But I'm pretty decent, I would say. I'm not bad at drawing this stuff. I'm okay at it. I need some more practice. I'm still learning about how you go about doing it and stuff. It takes some effort and some doing sometimes, but I really, really enjoy it. If you guys want to download Pixel-O-Rama, I'm going to post a link in the chat right now. Give it a go. It's free. So try it out. You can support the developer if you like, but you can donate something to him. You're going to join the Discord? I'll post the link to the Discord as well. And Valanto says you voted for the bowl. Yeah, I like the bowl too. So that's Pixel-O-Rama. If you're interested in downloading this software, it's really fantastic. I like it a lot. I'm just going to post a link to the Discord so for those who haven't joined are able to hop in if you'd like to do so as well. So, yeah. Invite people. Copy. And then post it there. Feel free to hop into my Discord. The link is right there. And like I say, the previous link is if you want to download Pixel-O-Rama and give it a go, because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, and thanks to those who voted the bowl, because I like the bowl too. I'm probably going to post these in the art gallery in my Discord as well, just as like a follow-up to the stuff that I did today. I'll even put the tree in there, because why not? And that's been me. I'll catch you guys soon. I'm going to end the stream now. This has been an absolute pleasure. I have loved this. This has been super cool. This has been Bradman. This has been me drawing pixel art to varying degrees of success. Bradman out.